Now, police say a man who was shot dead by an officer at a busy shopping centre in Western Sydney had led them on a car chase through the suburbs. Witnesses reported hearing 3 to 5 shots fired just metres from a food court at Westfield, Parramatta yesterday afternoon. Cameron Murphy is the president of the New South Wales Council for Civil Liberties, and he joins us now from Sydney. Good morning to you. Police say there was no threat to the public in regards to this shooting. Does that reassure you at all?
Oh, look, it doesn't reassure me at all. I just think it's absolutely extraordinary that within a week we have 2 suspects in crimes being killed by police. Police first were saying that tasers were a non-lethal weapon. Now we see a second incident a week later where somebody's killed using firearms, and particularly in an area, a crowded shopping centre, maybe in a back room or somewhere nearby a food court. But one's got to question what's going on with the New South Wales Police Force that this sort of thing can occur.
So is this an incident where you think maybe a taser should have been used?
Well, look, I think the police need to stop using tasers, need to review their procedures, because obviously it isn't working. You know, first we have them using a taser and we end up with a suspect dead. A week later we have a suspect and we don't know whether that person could be apprehended by using a taser, but they simply didn't use it. We also have the police looking at introducing dual-shot tasers in these circumstances. It's just hard to believe, and it looks like the New South Wales Police just don't know what they're doing.
Yes, so just let us know your thoughts on the dual-shot taser that police are looking to introduce in New South Wales.
Oh, look, it's extraordinary that the police would even be considering this. It's only a week ago we had the death of a 21-year-old Brazilian student who may have been tasered multiple times. And what the police are talking about is introducing a taser that shoots more than once. And shooting someone more than once with a taser might be a contributing factor to this student's death. It might be something that increases the serious risk of injury or death as a result of taser use.
But don't police need some avenue in order to protect themselves and the public?
Well, of course police do, but at the moment it looks like whatever's going on, the system is broken. What we have is the police tasering a student to death only a week ago. We have circumstances over this weekend where perhaps a taser could have been used as an alternative to shooting someone with a firearm, yet apparently it wasn't deployed. We need to await the outcome of a coronial inquest before we have all the facts in these cases. But what it clearly demonstrates is the system isn't working. The police shouldn't be deploying dual-shot tasers or anything else. They should be halting their use and reviewing procedures to work out where this has gone wrong and to make sure that we have the right procedures or the right training in place in future.
What are the details that you want to come out of yesterday's shooting?
Well, I think we need to work out what was going on. All the facts that have come to light at the moment suggest that a man was shot multiple times, or perhaps multiple shots were fired. It was in a crowded shopping centre, Westfield in Western Sydney, and it may have been in a back room off the food court. But I'm concerned that this sort of activity may put the public at serious risk. A firefight in a back room could easily spread into a food court. One has to question why police perhaps didn't use a taser in this case. And what we need is to review the way police deal with the apprehension of suspects. Obviously it's not working. Within a single week we've had 2 people suspected of crimes being killed by police. We need to make sure that that doesn't happen in the future, and we need to make sure that the police aren't putting public safety at risk when they attempt to apprehend suspects.
Cameron Murphy, thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you.